hilarity out of your content and into the actual full video. That's another avenue that I've discovered in working in digital media, on how I can allow social media to help build my platform, as well as gathering new viewers onto my platform, as well as getting to know my content and getting to know me at the same time. Replying and engaging with your audience, as far as replying to comments or hearting the comments that's under your video, that's another way to engage and build the community, because it allows the viewers to see that, hey, this is not just a page, this is someone actually working this page, and I know this person actually engages. And I think that's the biggest part in building a community, is understanding that everyone in your community or everyone that supports your platform does get seen and does have a personal rapport with you when engaging in your content. So just sending um, personal DMs saying, hi, thank you for checking out the video. Please feel free to access A, B, and C on the page and check out my other social medias. You know, you're giving them that extended and yet personal welcome to allow them to not only see more of your content, but now that viewer knows that you talk to them personally, and it does make them feel special. It does make them feel seen. And that's what a lot of people really get a exciting um, report expectation from the content creator, is that the content creator actually interacts with the viewers. Building yourself as a brand, as I said in the beginning, you can set up your platform to where you're creating home. You're creating your second home, really. You're creating your universe to where you are allowing the viewers to just get a first 15-second impression of who you are, what your interest is. They're looking at topics, they're looking at how many people are actually seeing this, and is it, in some cases, a lot of viewers say, well, if it has low views, is it worth seeing? They do think that way, and it's quite all right, because sometimes we do the same. But we have to make sure when we are building ourselves as content creators, we are actually building a brand on top of that. Some mentorship that I've gathered over the years in building my business, even before Lady Ivory Media LLC became a brand, it was just a streamer having absolutely no idea what she's doing. She's just, behind an Xbox and no camera, just really thugging it out. But once momentum starts to gather, I was always advised that the biggest opportunities is given to social media platforms that is carried as a professional account or a business account, to where if anything does happen, it not only goes after you personally, but it goes after the brand, it goes after the business. So it's not civil, in case one of your viewers or some of your content, whatever the case may be, may not sit well with some viewers, and things get reported, things happen, videos get silenced or pulled, and if it is the case, then they're holding it against the business that it is carrying. It's not holding it against the actual creator, because you can always go to a personal account and keep creating content. However, when you are building your brand, you're building a professional foundation for your platform. And it's a good idea to always keep that in mind. It's not like you have to refrain from doing anything, but of course, the obvious can pretty much state itself. Also, highlighting your content upon multiple platforms is a great idea to expand your platform. Even if there are other hobbies that you may have, you can do glimpses of them throughout your social media platforms to where it may seem like your content is all over the place. And I always tell people it's not like you don't know what to do. You're just exercising all of your interests just to see what your passion is. And in most cases, we do have multiple passions that we are interested in at the same time. In due time, we do tend to learn how to juggle them. But remember to not burn yourself out and always put yourself first, and your community will still be there because they can't they can't enjoy your content if you are not 100%. So make sure self-care is definitely a priority. So building a community, to me, it allows you to interact with, I've in my opinion, I feel like it invites people into your world, and you have like-minded people. You have some people that have different backgrounds, but you do have a common interest, and that's the best way to network, in my opinion, to where not only can we talk about the same things, but we can also learn from each other. That's how I feel that building a community through collaboration and networking, that's how I feel that building a community should be operated. Building a following, in my opinion, is the content creator already coming in the gate with a team, already coming in the gate with content. They already know how they want to brand themselves. They already know how to go about their content. They already know how it's going to look, whatnot, or what have you. They have a team. They have a lot of people sitting on their board, scheduling out different contents to do. And when it's produced onto digital media or social media platforms, it engages with viewers on that platforms that may be interested in that actual content and not necessarily looking for one-on-one engagement. Their following and their viewing is more than enough. And with community, it's engagement, it's building um, bonds through your viewers, and usually the creator would always ask their community if there's anything else that you would like for me to try. Please let me know. I'll definitely take it into consideration and see what I can do. There's always that for the community. It's definitely allowing your community to get involved with the content creation, as following will already produce or distribute the content, and it'll draw people to that content if they're interested in it. Other than building a community, is pretty much doing a lot of things from scratch. You network with a lot of people, and once you really get the hang of collaborating with people and networking with people, you develop a niche and you develop in a common interest with the people who are engaged in you, and that's how you can stabilize your universe on what you build in digital media. I wanted to create this episode because I have created a business in digital media and advertising, over getting ready to celebrate our 4th year. We are monetized on TikTok. We are Instagram partners. We collaborate on Etsy, and we have up to independently We have 32 companies that we market and advertise for, and on social media, we always look for people to collaborate with and to grow with and to network with. We love to talk about different topics. Nothing is off the table, but everything is considered. I just wanted to really make sure that I caught a grasp of what it was really like to build a brand on social media. Even though I have accomplished as much as I've accomplished, and it's not a flex, it's an appreciation, it's an honor. There's still room to learn. There's still room to grow, and always become a student in anything that you have a passion for, and soon you'll master it. It is a pleasure to be here. I hope to share more dialogue with you on different topics, as far as leadership, personal development, wellness, and I hope to catch you guys on the next one. I love you guys to pieces and have a good one. Take care. Bye.